What is up, my Dicks and Drakes? Welcome to the Crawdad. Like, today is day 23 of The Gift of Fanfiction, a month-long event where I read a holiday/winter-themed fanfic every day for the month of December. And today's fic is not by me. How cool! It's called How the Trash Rat Stole Christmas by the Smut Queen on Wattpad, but you may know her as Diamonds and Emeralds on YouTube. Very cool. Very poggers. Oh, poggers? When do I use slang? I'm sorry, I'm very excited. Every side down in the Mime Palace like Christmas a lot. Virgil, Logan, Janice, Patton, and Roman were all decorating the Christmas tree together, having a relatively good time besides the non-stop bickering between them. That's not where that ornament goes, Logan will comment. Well, I think we should get an angel instead of a star this year, Roman exclaims. Virgil agreed with that, being non-controversial, as Christmas was not his holiday. Nobody else did. Don't hear me out on this one, but we should totally get a real tree while we still have a chance. It's not like it helps the airflow. Janice would lie through his teeth. Can I get a stool? I can't reach the top, Patton would call to no avail. Everyone was too busy bickering and bickering and bickering. But the trash rat, who lived in the dark side portion of the palace, did not. This is a stupid holiday. For my birthday, I got fan art and Janice playing Just Dance with me. But for this dude, who told me that I couldn't kill my friends, gets like at least 3 different holidays. It's stupid, Remus said, kicking at the air in his room. The trash rat hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Remus ripped the head off the elf on the shelf on his nightstand. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. He started eating the fluff inside, humming at the taste. It could be his sash was on the wrong side. He hit the pom-pom of the hat, doing a little dance as he ate. It could be perhaps it's been too long since he cried. How do people never find these? It's always so easy to spot it in the cabinet. It's pretty tasty, too. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes way too small. He was shoved a handful of stuffing in his mouth, falling back on his bed and sighing. I don't even want to be there when they open their stupid presents. Whatever the reason, his heart or his lack of cries, he laid there on Christmas Eve, hating the sides, staring at the ceiling with his trashy mustache accent smile in a dimly lit room. He's been in 'em for a while. I wonder if they're up to getting freaky. Though he knew every side in the Mime Palace near was busy now singing about overqualified deers. Actually, there's probably being boring and making cookies or something. He put on an angry frown. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Then he growled with his fingers long, angry drumming. I must find a way to stop Christmas from coming. He thought that was too much work, but it'll make them upset, which is nice. He figured he wasn't doing anything better since now Janice is a part of their group. There's no way he's having Christmas without him. For tomorrow, he knew, all the sides, dark and light, would wake up bright and early. They'd rush to their sight, and then, oh, the noise. That's the one thing I hated. The noise. I'm gonna shut them up with their own. Gonna shut them up with their own. The next words he used were not family friendly, that's for sure. Then the sides, the left and right, would sit down at a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. Their food is gross too, besides for the tree, he commented. He always thought the ornaments were a nice touch. He'd been telling Thomas to eat them for years. They would feast on imaginary pudding and rare imaginary roast beast, which was something the trash rat couldn't stand in the least. He didn't like that kind of meat, and it's not recommended to ask him what kind he likes. No matter what it is, you won't like the answer. And then they'd do something he liked the least. Every side in the Mayan palace, the strong and the weak, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the sides would start singing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing. Why sing about the guy when you could sing about Adam and Eve? They just lack imagination. Let's start from the beginning, he said, and then started singing to himself. He was proud of that song, as his brother was more of a songwriter. And the more the trash rat thought of the sides' days of Christmas song, the more the trash rat thought. I must burn this place. I was right all along. Why, for 23 years I put up with this now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The trash rat got a wonderful, awful idea. I can only think of traumatizing them into not having it. Ooh. He came to a realization. Uh-oh. I know just what to do. The trash rat laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and coat. I'm gonna look hot in this, he exclaimed, striking a less than innocent pose in his floor-length mirror. He made the coat just long enough to cover his shame and decided to ditch the whole pants thing in favor of his red knee boots that were actually not his. Red was his brother's thing. And he chuckled and clucked. What a great trashy trick. With the coat and the hat, I look just like St. Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The trash rat looked around. All he did was glance at the dirty floor of his bedroom, but since reindeer were scarce, there were none to be found. Did that stop the old rat? No, the trash rat simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he called his rat Checker. The one took some red thread and tied a big horn on top of his head. He took the thread and basically choked the rat with it. Stop complaining, getting choked is fun, he said, giving him a small kiss on the head once he was done. Then he thought some bags and some old empty sacks, thought a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Check. Then the trash rat jumped up, saying, "Giddy up!" on a sleigh, started down it went. It fell through the floor. No more did it smell like mint. He screamed in amusement, but no one could hear. He dropped down to the imagination, feeling anything but fear. He didn't realize, or he realizes too late, imaginary floors can't hold that much weight, and there he was, the trash rat and his sleigh, doomed there for the rest of the day. The sides found it strange and silent of the house, so they went to save him, creeping like a mouse. The thing is, the imagination's fine, but you can't get out alone. So there's a moral, my dear, my divine. Don't make a sleigh, and don't try to ruin your home. I just love this fic so much. Thank you so much for Diamond for reading it. Diamond's links to Diamond's channel and the fic itself are in the description below if you'd like to support Diamond, because this is amazing. And maybe because I'm reading this at 7:45 in the morning. No, I didn't stay up all night. I woke up like 45 minutes ago. And my throat still kind of hurts. It's getting better, but it still kind of hurts. So yeah, thank you for listening. If you'd like to go to any of my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, click the description below. There's also a link to my second channel, where you could click on my second channel. And, oh god, hi. Whee! And if you'd like to listen to any of my Wattpad uploads, click on the beige thumbnail. If you'd like to listen to any of my Gift of Fanfictions, click on the green one. If you'd like to figure out how to submit your own one-shot, click on the blue thumbnail. And if you'd like to watch any of my videos, click on my face. I do more than just reading, to be sure. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's read, and do your best.